we don't pluck them off.
Oh, then you better pluck them off, I guess.
We'll probably pluck all.
So we're planting our garden, right? Our chicken garden, our big garden. And we're excited.
Got all the seeds. Everything except for the tomatoes and peppers will be started from seed in this garden this year. We might even do the tomatoes and peppers from seed next year, depending on how those garden beds turn out. Come out here in the sun.
It'll be fine.
We'll just plant them kind of deep.
Well, explain to us why our garden looks like Dirt Twister. You know, like the game Twister with the spots. That's a good joke. What are you talking about?
That looks nothing like Twister. Anyway, I turned on the drip irrigation system, I think about an hour ago, and the soil's dry right now on the surface. We waited till it was dry before we planted, so that way all of the emitter hose would show up. So all the wet spots is where we're going to pop seeds, so we know that the plant is on an emitter where the water's going to be put. We're going to start with the cantaloupe. That's some we had left over from last year. It's Hal's best. We don't have a whole lot of seeds. I'm hoping we can get about 2 rows out of these. And then the watermelons are Crimson Sweets. We're going to do 6 rows of them. So we'll have 8 rows of melons. We'll have 6 rows of Crimson Sweet and 2 rows of cantaloupe.
What did we do watermelon last year?
Crimson Sweet.
Okay.
But
They were delicious.
2 rows and no drip irrigation.
What were those little ones called? The really tiny ones?
It's the bush babies.
I did not like those.
Next year with the drip irrigation, if I like it this year, I'll more than likely get the drip tape layer. Because laying this out by hand and burying it, some of it tries to twist, and some of it's up real close to the surface, and some's deeper, so it's not even all the way across, which is not really going to hurt anything, but it'd be a whole lot easier with the drip tape layer next year. But so far, I'm happy with it. Let's go ahead and start planting. I'm going to skip that one. This will be our first one at the beginning of the row. But there is one right there. You can see how wet that is. So, all we're going to do is put 2 seeds every other emitter, because we want them to be 2 foot apart and each emitter is 1 foot. So we're just going to put down 2 seeds and push them under to first knuckle, which is about 1 inch. And then lightly pat them down, and we'll just go down the line that way. That sucker's putting out the water.
Have you watched that movie Dinosaurs when they like stomp in the dirt and it makes water come up?
Sure.
That's what that looked like.
Will you go turn that water hose off?
Yes.
So we don't flood all these seeds?
You plant the seed and I'll push it.
One seed left.
What's next, Big Daddy? What's next? What are we planting next?
Give me a minute. Next, we're going to do Crimson Sweet watermelons. That's the decent sized watermelons, get about 25 pounds. They taste really good too. We're going to do 6 rolls of these, the same spacing that we did with the cantaloupe, but we're going to do 3 seeds per hole, just because we have about 700 seeds here. That's a little harder to see.
If you love watermelon, like this video. Oh no, okay.
You want me dropping you punch, or you want to take a handful and go to the other side?
We can do the drop and punch thing.
Can you see these little black seeds?
Are we still doing a knuckle deep? Melons, all the melons. And I'm tired because that's the first time I've ever planted melons.
It's the first time you ever planted anything.
That's true. I'm just the picker in the incubator because I'm always pregnant. Look.
I have 2 kids.
Well, I have 2 kids?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next we're going to do sweet corn. I decided not to do the serendipity, like I said the other day whenever I was talking about it. We're just going to do 5 rows of this Vision sweet corn.
I picked those. I have a good feeling.
Mainly because I want to make sure they have good pollination.
I need to clean my finger. Ew.
These are going to be every emitter. I think 3 seeds. We've got 5 rows with 30 emitters roughly. That's what, 150? So we have 300 seeds, so we'll do 2 seeds per
Emitter.
hoe.
2 seeds per hoe.
I hope they have a good germination rate on.
Yeah. I'm excited. Corn and watermelon, they're like my 2 favorite foods, so I'm good. I'm ready for this.
Do you want to do like we was doing, or do you want to take a pack? I'll take a pack.
I'll take a... I don't care. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Give me a pack.
Okay.
I'll start over
Same
here.
thing. First knuckle.
First knuckle?
2 seeds
Okay.
instead of 3.
Ooh, they're red. I was expecting yellow. How's it going out there?
Hard put corn seed in the ground. 5 rows of yellow corn.
Oh yeah. What are these supposed to be like? Here's the
Is it 75 days? Is that what it says?
The same variety may require 85 days to reach maturity if planted in early May, but only 65 days if planted in mid-June. So I guess 75 to 85 days.
About 75 days, yeah. Wait, did it say 85 days?
Yeah, if
Okay.
in early May.
We'll say 80. So end of July.
I wonder how big these
And
are going to
then-
get. I don't remember.
Mid-August we should have watermelons. How what?
It doesn't say how big they are.
Like the plant itself or the corn?
The corn or the plant.
I don't remember. Have to go online and see.
Is there cucumber options?
Yeah, green fingers left over from last year. And we have Diva slicing cucumbers that we bought.
Those had very good reviews.
We have roughly 30 seeds of each. And then we have state white half runners. These come from a local feed store. My neighbor gave me this bag, so that's what we're going to plant this year. I'm not really crazy about half runners, but we'll see what happens. We're going to plant the cucumbers every emitter and do 2 seeds per emitter. So that will be 15 of these and 15 of these, and then we'll thin them out after they get started. So you want these closer to the house?
I feel like Diva should go in the house because like a Diva would want to be in the house. So
Rock on my looks I give you. Disgust.
I don't like them. It hurts my feelings.
Diva.
You think I'm
Because
stupid?
a diva would want to be in the house.
You made me choose, and that's how I would remember.
Yeah, let's not put that on there.
You'll remember that now.
I remember that you said let's put the diva closer to the house.
So I laid out my beans exactly how my husband told me to.
It's really satisfying.
We'll show you.
Hand up so they can see the long path.
I feel like I should have went slower. Yeah, pop them.
Oops.
Oh, you know what this is like?
What?
It's like gardening Pac-Man.
Bloop, 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 bloop. My tomatoes turned out pretty leggy this year. I think most of it is to do with the light that I used because the bulbs in it are probably about 5 years old and I kind of neglected them, but they'll still grow good. They're really long. They're probably, I'd say about 18 inches long. Okay, so I picked out the 10 best Gala tomatoes and the 5 best cherry bombs. The cherry bombs are cherry tomatoes and the other ones are a medium to large slicer. They have a decent root ball on them, and all I did to pick them is I picked the ones that had 3 or 4 good looking leaves on the top, and then I pinched off the rest of the leaves, and we're going to bury them up to probably about right there. I don't know if you can see that, but I picked all of the leaves off below there, and I left 3 or 4 good leaves on top. We'll bury them to about where my fingers are. Go on Johnny Seed and see if you can find them. This whole big garden, and you're right under my feet. Like always, ain't you? So since these are so tall, I'm going to go to this second emitter, and I'm going to dig a trench from this emitter to that emitter, and then make the top of this come up out at this one. So it'll actually be getting watered by both emitters. This emitter dripping right here. I turned them back on. See it dripping?
Look at me, Dad. My horse is.
You're on Mom's back. Is Mom a horse?
Help me.
See? That's dripping there. I'm going to put that ball right on it, and then this is going to go to the next emitter.
Horsey, get up! Get up! Get up! You're not my horsey yet.
See? Perfect.
Oh, hey, Dad. That's not good.
Let's still blow air. This is actually a really good way to plant tomatoes, because whenever you bury a tomato, it will put roots all up and down that stem. So we are putting the root ball here, so it's getting this emitter and that emitter worth of water. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one off. They're actually fairly sturdy, so you can bend them a little bit. So that will actually put down roots all along that stem, so you're actually getting 2 emitters for each tomato plant. Didn't do it on purpose, but it might work to our advantage.
Say hi.
Okay, let's see what we got here. That's the Carolina Reapers and the Scotch Bonnets. I don't know where we're gonna put those yet. Probably in a couple of pots or something.
Oh, those are the extras?
Well, that's the Reapers and the Bonnets, but I don't want to put any hot peppers out here.
Yeah.
I just want to do all sweet peppers, because he'll actually eat sweet peppers, and
Yeah.
nobody but me will eat the hot ones.
You hardly eat the hot ones anymore.
True. I'm becoming an old man.
Can't eat hot
Okay,
stuff.
here's your Jimmies, buddy. They're already starting to make peppers. I don't know if we should let them or not, though.
Why?
Because if they make peppers now, they're not going to get no taller and make extras.
Will they grow if you pick off all the flowers?
Yeah, they'll grow green-wise.
No, I want them to be red and beautiful.
Maybe you pick the flowers off of like half of them and not the other half. And then we'll have,
Oh, we'll have some early.
yeah, we'll have
It
some.
might drop them anyway after we transplant them, because they'll go through a little bit of shock. I'll pick the flowers off of 3 and leave 2 with the flowers and see if it makes a difference.
Okay.
Usually if you let them make a pepper this small, they put all their energy into making the pepper, and they don't grow up taller and make extra peppers. So that's what we'll do.
This is my machine.
Look at the root ball on that thing.
Oh, yeah.
They're still not quite root bound yet though, so it's about time to plant them. Let's lay these out. We'll put these over here. These are the round of Hungaries, I think. Yeah. That one's scrawny. So we automatically know that one's going out. We'll plant the rest of them. We'll just pop off all these yellow leaves like we did on the tomatoes.
I want to take like one of those and just go plant it in my mom's landscaping and just see if she notices.
Well, what, these?
No, I don't. No one's the ones that we don't use.
Okay, so 5 of those. And we need 5 of these. Both of these are the Olympus. I was calling them Olympic, but they're Olympus.
Oh, yes.
I'm pretty sure the tomatoes might not be Gala or Gala. That might be short for something.
Yeah, I
like
think
you
so
said.
too.
We'll find out.
Yeah. I don't remember. Those are bell peppers though, Olympus. There's
Yeah, these
big
are
green
bell
ones,
peppers.
I think.
I know they was missing a lot of nitrogen. Look at all these.
Did we start any of
We're not working.
the carnival blends?
No, we didn't have any more.
Oh, I like those.
These I'm just going to leave like that, because we only need 5, and I'm just going to plant probably all of them but this one.
And those are all Olympus bell
Yeah.
peppers.
These are Olympus. You want your Jimmies up front, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're such a bunch of hillbillies.
I can see my flowers there. Who did that to my flowers? I put there.
Dad did.
Daddy. Daddy.
What?
What did you do to my flowers?
Don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
My flowers was right here. And they was these kind of flowers.
Dad moved them. I saw him.
Dad, why did you move my flowers?
I'm gonna skip 2 emitters in between varieties on these two. So that's all of them. All I did for these was I planted them at the same level that they was in those seed trays, and I skipped 2 emitters in between each variety, and I skipped 1 emitter in between each plant. So they're roughly 2 foot spacing. I can keep the varieties apart that way. So we've got 5 of each variety of sweet peppers. So that's got the garden planted. That's all the seeds in the ground, all the plants in the ground. You know, I'm gonna turn the irrigation system back on and let it run for maybe an hour and soak all this real good. And then we'll just turn it on every so often if it's not raining until all of our seeds pop up. So we'll do an update on it whenever some of the stuff starts popping up and growing real good. Thanks for watching.